According to rumors in the streets and new reports that's surfacing, they believe Yo Gotti brother killer might have been alerted while he was at that funeral that they're gonna be going to a repast, and the killer was waiting on him. They feel like it's no secret that they waited till he came outside, like really by himself and a few more people. Everybody was inside of this restaurant when a gunman ran up on him. Blah 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 blah, and blicked him. That really happened. When you look at the internet, this is not made up. We finna talk about this. Hit the like button. Gold on this video, 3,000 likes. It's new news came out on this case. I'm finna give you a breakdown and to push some of them older videos down and push a newer video up. I need you to hit the like button. Gold on this video, 2 or 3,000 likes. I think a lot of people need to see this because it's rumors about what happened to young Jook. More news is coming out, Today in one of the Memphis newspaper, they're going to release that they believe it was multiple suspects that came and shot Jook. Blah, 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 blah. Not just one like a lot of sites reported. Witnesses outside said they seen suspects with an S right off in a white car. You got to remember, this car didn't have no license plates on it. You barely can see in the car. They came to a funeral. They waited till he came outside by himself. This sounds like a hit, This sounds like a professional that came and got him. According to the streets, this is justice for Dolph. That's what a lot of people say. Dolph lost his life, and a lot of the people who was charged with Dolph's death and who people believe killed Dolph is linked to CMG and Yo Gotti. Gotti, one of the guys who charged with Dolph murder, who they say is the mastermind, he was real close with Big Jook. I don't think people understand that. So a lot of people feel like this is street justice, It was hard to get Gotti. They was waiting on a perfect opportunity, the one chance for them guys to come back to the city, and Jook came back and they was able to get him. According to reports, I was told that a lot of family members of CMG is in danger. Their life could be in danger. And I was told the same shit with like young Dolph now. I was told, ever since Black Youngster brother lost his life due to gun violence at the gas station, we just seen Big Jook lose his life. That's Yo Gotti brother. Gotti, who charged with the murder of Dolph, his daughter was killed. We can't forget a comedian was killed cracking jokes on Dolph. Ed Snooty Wild to this shit. It had been several murders who the police believe was linked to this young Dolph killing and shit like that. So they want CMG artists to be very careful. They want their family to be careful because it looks like people are taking out their emotions on family members and shit like that. There's a lot of wars in Memphis too, so it's hard to just put Yo Gotti on this and say, man, this shit happened because of Yo Gotti. It's a lot of wars going on out there. Every day people killing, shooting. These people carry guns like fucking candy, man. So, it's hard to just put that on there. But the streets are talking. Another thing that the streets are saying is that, young Dolph has people that possibly could be in danger. I keep hearing his name, Daddy-O. I guess he's like another part of the CEO with Pre. It wasn't just young Dolph. Yeah, young Dolph was the main person, but it was another guy by the name of Daddy-O. I was told he the guy that got all the respect. I was told that the police is looking at him as being one of the guys who dropping hits and dropping calls on people out there in Memphis. I don't want to put the police on nobody. I don't want to do none of that shit through these videos, basically. So I hope that ain't how this coming out. I'm just giving you the reports that's surfacing. The police is looking at a guy named Daddy-O. I was told he's one of the main people they looking at, not as far as killing Jook, but as far as being a leader, being a gang leader, having gang ties, being a kingpin, being somebody who could be next on the hit list, being somebody who, the streets won't dead, and also being that guy who could be possibly be one of the guys who has enough respect and enough money that could be dropping bags out here getting people killed, That's what I was told, that Daddy-O is a top suspect that the Memphis police is looking at. Not as far as killing Big Jook, but just being a part of all of this shit in the background is what I was told, I was also told that Key Glock is a family member of young Dolph and that he needs to be careful because, revenge could come to him because he's a face of Pre. Everybody know him. A lot of people got love for him and he Dolph's cousin. As of right now, he's actually overseas. When Jook got killed, he went overseas to promote his movie. So he's not in the States right now, not around none of this bullshit. But I was told that Key Glock and a guy named Daddy-O is high on the list of the police watching them because they feel like it could be retaliation against them. And also this guy Daddy-O known to have a bag and respect and like a kingpin. So, he's somebody that everybody needs to keep their eyes on and shit like that. He might be a guy that's pushing buttons and dropping bags according to what reports are saying, I can't stamp none of this, but this is what I'm hearing through the streets, what I'm hearing through reports. Memphis newspaper just dropped an article today that they said they believe witnesses said suspects with an S drove off in a car. So it looked like it was multiple people, you know. To come in this area, do a killing in broad daylight with a lot of people, a restaurant, you know, this seemed like somebody had to get you this moment. You know, these guys not always around. This dude seemed like this might have been a bag dropped on one of these guys' head, in my opinion. I'm gonna keep you updated on this though, man. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel because there's new news coming out about this. But I wanted to bring to your attention, Memphis police in the streets is saying that Key Glock and a guy named Daddy, your life could be in jeopardy. And they need to move around very carefully. It's a lot of wars going on in Memphis. Y'all leave a comment, let me know what's going on. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't get upset at me, man, because it's all the news I'm getting. It's the only truth.